Now, London has got some of the best barbershops here, some amazing talent, people who really do know their craft. But I know, as someone who has lived in this wonderful city for 10 years, that can all become a bit blinding with all this good stuff. So I've picked 5 of the best barbershops. So if you're in London visiting, you're a guy that lives here, these are the ones you need to be going to, and here's why. Now, if you're new to this, you're wondering who I am, then I'm popping this down, and you're gonna press subscribe right now. I'm Robin, this is Man from Self. We've got hair product reviews, grooming, skincare, fragrance. So if you're a guy that cares about stuff like that, press subscribe right now. Starting off my list at number 5, this is Joe & Co. Now, to me, this is all about it having a welcoming atmosphere. As soon as you go in, it's a drink on arrival, great chat, straight in, and the people who are cutting your hair are just some of the nicest. We've actually had Matt Tharp into the Man from Self studio, he works there. Also, if you're a guy that does want something that's really like bang on trend, so really fashion forward haircut, then these guys will help you out. Actually, when we had Matt in, one of the cuts that he did was this really sort of edgy, loads of texture hairstyle that was perfect for any guys that were growing their hair out. Okay, number 4. Number 4 is Murdock, and this to me is a gentleman's barber. From the moment you walk in, to the whiskey in your hand on the seat, all the different services they have, from beard trims to really great classic cuts. This place is the gentleman's barber. I think it's super comfortable, a really great environment, and just the people working there, again, and this is what's important about this top 5, these people know their craft. They've got one in Soho, Covent Garden, one West, they've got one East, and they've also got one in Manhattan, so they really are expanding. And number 3 is Ruffians, and this one to me is accessible luxury. Now, these guys started in Edinburgh, so fellow Scots, praise be, they're now down here and letting us guys in London really try them out. They've got them in Covent Garden, Soho, Marylebone, Shoreditch, so really they are growing. I think what I particularly love about this is the full experience at Ruffians. Again, great service, amazing cuts, beard trims, moustache trims, whatever you want, it is in there. It's kind of got this countryside chic vibe about it, almost a bit like a really upmarket cabin, with the wood logs, the antlers, the bar, and even the station where you get your hair cut at. And I think that's one thing that, as guys, we should enjoy more, which is experiences when we get our hair cut or when we have a beard trim or a tidy. It's just great to have that moment of downtime. And for me, Ruffians really does serve that. Okay, we're now into the top 2. At 2 is Barber Barber. And for me, this is traditional values. The place looks super cool, from their neon lights, the really old school barber chairs, the style of the people working there. They've got shops in Manchester, Leeds, Birmingham. They've got 2, maybe even 3 in London. Again, I'll link absolutely everything. But it is this whole experience of walking into a different world. And again, fantastic cuts from people who really do know what they're doing. And actually, when we had Johnny in, Johnny did a cut. He also did Ask the Barber in here, and he was talking all about sort of making the most of a haircut. He said that product was just that real sort of final polishing part, and it was all about getting a seriously good cut. So you are very much in safe hands with them, and again, you are entering this world. It almost feels like the sort of old school Hollywood era, which I am sort of really seduced by. I think it looks amazing. So check those ones out. Different sort of price points depending where you go, but they are a goodie, highly recommended. Okay, number 1 at the top of our top 5, and the one that I feel very loyal and very faithful to, and I think is totally different from everything else on this list, and very much forward thinking in the men's space at the moment, and that is Manifesto. I started in their Leather Lane store, which is just kind of central east, and now I go to their store in Coldrops Yard, so really by King's Cross. What's great about this is it is technical cuts. You really do feel that these guys are really at the top of their game and really looking at your hair, at your lifestyle to find a haircut and a style that's going to work for you. So as soon as you're in that chair, the consultation process is thorough. You understand what they're doing, why they're doing it. They'll talk you through the products they're using and really make sure that you feel good about the whole sort of service and the process. I have been to Reno, I've been to Mikey, and now I go to Dylan. So 3 guys who really are just so great. In terms of sort of aesthetic, again, I think the place looks cool. It's kind of stripped back, it's very minimal. In terms of their styling, it really sort of works into that. So well done, guys, very much at the top of my list. All of these 5 though have brought something else to this list. And I think depending on the type of guy you are, the kind of cuts you want, or the kind of experience that you're looking for, there will be something on this list. But thank you again for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Let me know if you go to any of these shops or if you've got any other favorites, and I'll be sure to check them out. Subscribe, it is on here. I'll link to the blog article there. We've got products up there and more links, including social. But I'll see you in my next new video. Bye-bye.